Alright, boys and girls, let's compare expanded form to expanded notation using only whole numbers at this time. What is expanded form? Well, expanded form, it's the sum of the value of each digit in a number. So remember, it's the sum, which is addition, and the value determines how much a digit is worth based on the position it is in a number. So we have a tool that is easy to create. It's called a place value chart. So let's use a place value chart to help us write expanded notation. So we're going to create a place value chart up to 100,000. So I'm going to start with a long line here, and I'm going to start over here with my ones place, my tens, and my hundreds. I know that a group of three numbers is called a period, and this period is known as my units or my ones. My next period also has a ones place, a tens place, and a hundreds place. It's a group of three numbers, so this is known as our thousands period. So this is 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. So let's write a number up to the 100,000s. I'm sorry. Let's write 6, 1, 2, 9, 2, 0. So the number is 612,920. So let's take this and write it in expanded form. So again, expanded form is the value of each digit in a number. We're going to put it as a sum. So let's start with the greatest place value always. We have 600,000. 600,000 plus, we have a 1 in the 10,000s place, so we have 1 10,000. So we're going to add 10,000. The value of the 2 is 2,000 plus the value of the digit 9 is 900 plus the digit 2 has a value of 2 tens. 2 tens is 20. The value of the ones place is 0, so guess what? We are done. We can put an equal sign. If we add this all back together, you will get 612,920. This is a review from 3rd grade, and this year in 4th grade we're going to go up to the 1 billions place. So that is an example. Now, I want you guys to practice expanded form. So the first thing I want you to do is you should create a place value chart up to 100,000. And then I want you to write the number 5,007,963 in your chart. Now expand it using the sum of the value of each digit in the number. Okay. And here is your work so that you can check it. Here's my place value chart. Here's the number that I put in the chart. And here's my expanded form. So boys and girls, great job. Good effort. Remember, we have had the summer off and we are getting there, so keep practicing. I'm very proud of you. Now let's talk about expanded notation. You learned about expanded notation in the 3rd grade, so let's review that. Expanded notation is shown again as a sum of each digit, but this time we're multiplying by its matching place value. So let's see, what does that look like, boys and girls? Well, again, we have a tool that is easy for us. We can either use one of our supplemental aid charts or we can create it on our own. So I always like to start with a line across, and then I'm going to fill in starting with the ones place, tens place, hundreds place. So what period is this, boys and girls? This group of 3 numbers is your ones or your units. I'm going to label that. Now we have something that's called a separator to separate the different periods, and that's a comma. So this next group of 3 numbers we're going to label ones, tens, hundreds, and the name of this period is called the thousands period. So let's create a number. Let's do 127,324. So next we're going to take the digit and multiply it times the place value position. So this number is in the hundred thousands. So we're going to multiply the digit 1 times 100,000. I like to put parentheses around it. You don't have to, but it's easier to read. And remember, it's a sum, so we're going to put the plus sign. Let's look at the digit 2. So we're going to multiply the digit 2 times the place value position. It is in the 10,000, so we're going to multiply it times 10,000. And again, plus sign. Next digit is a 7. The 7 we're going to multiply times what? 1,000. Good job. 1,000. Plus the digit 3 times the place value position. The 3 is in what place value position? 100's place. Plus the digit 2 times 10. And one last digit. We have a digit of 4, and it is in what place value? The ones place. So it's going to be 4 times 1. Alright? And if you were to put that all back together and multiply that, you would get 127,324. Alright. I want you to practice expanded notation. Again, I want you to create a place value chart up to 100,000 like we did earlier. Write the number 507,963 and write it in expanded notation. The digit times the place value position. So let me get you started. We're going to start with 5 times what place value position is the 5 in? The 100,000s place. Okay, continue. Now when you have a 0, boys and girls, we do not have to write 0 times 10,000. Okay, I just want you to know you do not have to include this number in your sum. Thank you. Okay, let's see what we have for you. Here is our answer. 5 times 100,000 plus 7 times 1,000 plus 9 times 100 plus 6 times 10 plus 3 times 1. So boys and girls, you did awesome. I think you guys are going to knock this out of the ballpark. We are going to be #1 like you always are. So proud of you all. Keep up the good work.